All right, let's go into that question you had. Um, I don't think for improvisation there's too much or many system-based things you can use to really get better at improvisation other than just doing it. I have a video that offers a lot of ideas on improvisation, which could be applicable to using finger tapping. It is basically just like the advice is, start with one scale shape, play real slow at first, give your ear a chance to hear things, and then eventually just kind of just like makes things like kind of it has like a lot of like parameters like you to restrain yourself from trying to do too many things. So this way you can work within that idea. So I'll send that video over and maybe it'll be helpful. It is long. In fact, let me bring it up now just in case I forget, because I don't want to forget to send it to you. Let me see. Yep, there it is. Okay. Yeah, if I forget to send it to you, hopefully I don't. It's called How to Improvise Guitar Solos 12 Ideas to Help You Get Started. That's the full name of the thing. And it's like 53 minutes long. It does have timestamps in there so you can find or see the different ideas that are being discussed, so you can jump around and all that. But I think at the end of your video, uh, you said something like, well, you described an idea that you want to try, and you asked if that was like, I think a practical idea. Yes, it is. That works perfectly fine. I mean, really, the only way to get better at improvisation is you have to do a lot of improvisation. I would just, put on backing tracks and just keep doing it, doing it, and doing it. So, like, let me do that myself. Let me actually pull up one that I like. Let's see. It's called YT Jam Tracks. That's the name of the channel. And A minor. And then is basically you just practice, throwing in, yeah, just like little bursts. Yeah, just do it a bunch. just be very phrasey with it. Say a little thing, just little bursts of things. And that's, throwing in the flashy stuff, being, I want to say, like sparingly, throw it in sparingly. Just like, cooking, you just throw in a little bit of spice, a little bit of seasoning to make the dish better. Because I think you already feel the same way, when it comes to solos. But yeah, just throw just a little bit here and there. And then when you come up with something that you really like, do it again and again and again and again and again. If you can record yourself doing stuff, that could be helpful. So then you'd be like, yeah, that part right there, like you did a lick and you really like that one. Then you can just relearn it or learn it and then just make that part of, your little lick library, a little thing that you can just pull out whenever you want. But yeah, you just got to do it. You just got to do it, do it, do it. So with number 1 here, this is to work on that 4th bar for number 1 from last time. So just remember, whenever you are like unsure if something is correct or if you're not hearing everything come through, you can't go any faster. It's, never chase the speed, always chase that accuracy. So I'm saying that because, as you got faster with number 1, and with both versions, like a lot of the notes were just not coming through. Like the rhythm was lost, the timing wasn't there anymore, and the note articulation wasn't there. So you just, be very strict and disciplined with that sort of stuff the best you can. I mean, if you didn't notice that the notes weren't quite there, that's one thing. But yeah, I want to focus on this idea here, just all 8th notes, so you really, really get good practice with making sure this type of pattern is well heard. And yeah, so let's play it. 60. And basically just all in the key of C or A minor. We're working our way down to a G note there, just like the way it sounds, stopping there. So we got like the tap, pull, 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 slide, hammer, hammer. So tap, pull, 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 slide, hammer, hammer. And then same thing, just from where we just left off. Tap, pull, 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 or sorry, slide, hammer, hammer. Tap, pull, 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 slide, hammer, hammer. Tap, pull, 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 slide, hammer, hammer. Tap, pull, 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 slide. So end it on that G note there. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. $180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. $240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and this next one, with the idea of improvisation in mind, and just throwing in some short little bursts, this is what we have. So a little bit of picking, a little bit of tapping, and yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot the rhythm. I'm looking at the rhythm. How can I forget it when I'm looking at it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3. Goodness, I should have practiced it before I started recording. Hang on. watched everyone's stuff, wrote the material, and then watched the next person's thing, wrote the material, wrote the next person's thing, wrote the material. So now I'm going back through everyone's stuff and actually recording it. Let me run through this real quick. All right. No. Right. Okay, let's try it with the metronome now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God. Pay attention. I need to pay attention. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Good Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me do it slower since we got sextuplets in there. Let me go up to 80 instead. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. I did not like that at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrong notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. One, two, three, 4. There we go. So, something like this, you might want to just focus on, like maybe this at first, just to get that as fast as you can. I'd work it up as eighth note triplets first, and then try doing the sextuplet way. So the main thing here is not to be getting crazy fast. It's just to show what I feel is a musical example of throwing in just little short bursts of the fast tapping. So yeah, and also something to keep in mind. I know you paid for next month already. Thank you. I appreciate that. But with what we have been doing when it comes to these tapping ideas, I'm gonna be running out of ideas when it comes to this sort of thing. I mean, I can just keep writing riffs and licks like this just to give examples. But as far as like technique wise, we've covered a lot of different things, a lot of different ideas. So like I mentioned before, and I know that you heard me because you said that there was something you would keep in mind. I think something like that. But basically, like so with the two-hand tapping thing, basically playing the guitar like a piano. Just for your own musical journey, it might be time to start thinking about finding someone who does specialize in that sort of thing. Again, if I was good at it, I would definitely would push things more in that direction, but that's not my thing. I just know this kind of tapping stuff. Like every now and then I'll throw in like another finger and maybe something like this, but that's about it. So just something to keep in mind there. And if there's anything else that we have not covered that you would like help with, let me know. See what we can do. But yeah, just things to keep in mind there, because I want you to keep getting the best out of your lessons. And You know, I don't want to just keep throwing random ideas at you if it's just kind of the same old thing, just a little bit different every single time. But anyway, let me know what you think. And of course, if you've got any questions, let me know. I'll see you again in your new videos.